the Unboxers, and today we have for you some more awesome The Lord of the Rings figures.
Yes.
So today we have
a Moria Orc and Aragorn.
Ooh, yeah, you say those names much better than me. Alright, so we want to say a great big thank you to
Diamond Select.
for sending these to us for free to share with you today. Let's go ahead and take a look.
I believe this is Series 3.
Series 3.
So,
And are these the only two? Oh, is that the rest of it
yeah,
also
that's
available?
the previous Series 1 and Series 2 that we've done videos on. So this is Series 3, and this is the last ones to build the Sauron.
Check it out. That was really tall.
Deluxe action figure with Sauron parts.
Yes! That's cool. And then he has a couple like extra peanuts inside there from packaging. So
he got lonely or hungry during shipment and decided to get some peanuts.
They snuck in. It was like, no, the peanuts are attacking. All right, and then this back of the box is the same on this one.
Yeah.
So, but there's the front of the box. He looks really cool. There's, of course, a lot of glare, so we're not gonna waste any time. We're gonna get these two out of their boxes and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. Alright, and they're out of their boxes, and who are we gonna look at first?
I guess we will take a look at the Moria Orc.
Okay, let's go ahead and show off his other. He has a really cool extra head sculpt that he comes with, and he's got golden eyes in there. Look at that. That is really cool. How it's hidden all within his armor there. And they look at his nose, so the attention to detail is just as cool inside of there. They did not skimp on anything. And look at his ears. Looking really cool. And then he comes with... this is a weapon?
Like his blade. I'm not sure what they would call it.
Looks like it's carved out of a tree. It looks wooden. But anyway, maybe it is steel. But, pretty cool. And then he has... This looks like a walking stick or a spear or something.
Yeah.
So he comes with this as well. And here he is.
Here he is. It's my turn.
So let's take a look at this facial sculpt.
Yeah.
So his eyes look a little bit more golden than the other one, but maybe it's the contrast of the brown up against his face. He's definitely got the same nose and the same smile. The face only a mother could love.
Yeah.
And then there's his ears. Really cool details on his ears. And then he has this piece, like the collar piece. It's like a chainmail one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It looks metal like that. But it is a rubbery piece, gives you a little bit more, I guess, range of motion up there with the neck and stuff. He's got his armor on. If you look, it's very spiked in front.
Yeah, a lot of the evil characters in this, a lot of their armor was very pointy and spiky.
Spiked and looks like a tree.
Yeah.
Like one of those pine trees with the, watch out, don't touch it. And then there's the back. Very, very detailed. More chainmail down here. Look at all the detail. I mean, like, I can't even just point it all out. There's so much.
Yeah, this is a really, I mean, you know, Diamond Select always does a great job anyway, but these are, like, really, really detailed figures. I'm really liking this line.
Yes, very cool. And definitely makes you, you know, definitely represents the character in the movie when you put this much detail into it. Looks really cool. Alright, you want to show off his articulation?
Alright. Let's see. So, he's got like a ball joint at the neck, so he can look up some, he can look down slightly, he can go side to side. Got all kinds of... Woo. He's got... the range of motion is a little... Well, actually, hang on. This is separate. I don't know. So you got the shoulder articulation. It'll rotate and extend. He has the, if I can hold it still, he has like the bicep swivel. He has the double elbow, and then of course the wrist articulation, and the wrist will bend as well as twist. He has like waist articulation. He's got hip articulation. You got the upper thigh swivel, I guess, the double knee, and then the ankle, and the ankle will roll as well as pivoting. So he should be fun, if not painful, to pose. All these spikes everywhere, but a really cool looking orc figure.
All right, and next we have
Aragorn.
So we'll show off. He has one sword attached to him, and then this one is different. It's a different, just a different design. So there's the back, and then it even has itty bitty writing right
the
there.
Engravings on
that. And then a silver tip, and it does come out. It looks like it almost has the itty bitty engravings on that too. You can see.
Yeah, the details on these are really awesome.
Very cool. Alright, and then it came with this fire stick.
Yes.
So, there you have the translucent fire on the end of there. That looks really cool. And he's able to hold it with that hand. Here's the other sword that fits right there. And I'm just like, oh, okay, so this is different. It's almost like it's been hammered steel or something. Or used a whole bunch against other swords. And then he has this. What would you consider this kind of? This is just like a
like a knife.
Looks really cool. It's got some definite details on that as well. Cool shape to it. Now let's go ahead and show him off. Let's see. There's his facial sculpt. Looking really good. Got the beard going on. The hair is a little bit rubbery. For a little bit of give, but not probably, a ton, but it is a little bit rubbery. But it has the really cool, looks just like the hair, coming down with the curls and the locks. He's got all the details and the stitching of his coat, like the leather. It really has that leather look to it. And then he's got these, which has a design on them as well. And they're buckled on this side, and design on that side. Alright, and then he's got his necklace and some more ties down the middle there. And there's the strap, which is rubbery, down to his boots. But like I said, I could just hold these in front of the camera and you can see the details, like even without me pointing it out. There's just so much to look at.
Yeah, there really is. There is a ton of detail.
Alright. I'll show off his articulation before we get to the big guy.
Okay, no spoiler alert. Alright, so let's see. So neck articulation, he also has good range of motion. He can look down here, move his fire stick out of the way. He's like, I'm going to go streaming. So he can go back and forth and look down to a certain extent. He has good range of motion at the shoulders, and of course they will rotate and extend. He also has the bicep swivel, the double elbows, and the wrists. And it's a little tight, but the wrist will bend as well as twisting. Right, so he has the mid torso pivot, and it'll allow him to rear back and crunch forward, as well as twisting from side to side to get some cool poses. He's got great range of motion at the hips. He also has the upper thigh pivot, the double knee, and then the ankle, and the ankle will pivot and twist.
Most of the same points as
yeah, so pretty much the same as the orc. So awesome, pretty cool.
And now for the giant Build-A-Figure, we have.
Oh, Sauron!
Whoa, he's so big he barely fits in the
Check me out.
screen. So he is very spiky.
He really
I have to put on my protective gear.
He's a little hard to build just because he's hard to hold on to.
So there's his facial sculpt. Did we get the head? I'm trying to figure out the pieces that we got in this to build him.
Well, in these two sets, it was the orc had his scepter.
Okay.
And then Aragorn had an arm and a leg.
Okay, got it. And so you might have seen the headpiece before, but look at those spikes. He's got spikes all here on his shoulder and elbow spikes. Yeah, no one's going to grab onto him. There's the ring. And his fingers, very spiky. He's got the two curled in, the ring finger and the pinky. And then this hand is gripped. It's a grip hand. He's got the same spike over here. He's got this really cool, like, wraparound armor. It's almost like mermaid fins.
Yeah.
Or, that's a really cool
like hip guards
detail.
Or...
Yeah, but it's like comes around like fins, like
yeah,
fish fins.
Yeah, it's got the, like, scalloped.
Yes, and then he's got some in here, some more spikes. Even to the giant spiky shoes. I wanted to show you, so the back, he has this long cape, which is cloth, and it's got like the three sections, and you can see how it's sewn together. And this piece right here pops off and has 3 holes in the cape where you put over pegs, and then you put this piece back on.
Yeah, you just kind of push it back in, and it holds
Push it back in, and it holds that. So if you're wondering, like we were for a little bit, that's how you get it on and get the cape to stay on him, which it looks really, really cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a fancier word than cape for him. But anyway, you want to try and show off his articulation?
Okay. Without
getting poked?
We'll try. Alright, let's see if I can get him far enough away to where you can see it. Okay, so he's got, of course, neck articulation. He can, of course, look down because he's going to be looking down on pretty much everybody. And, of course, going side to side. He's got good range of motion at the shoulders, and these will come off, so in case they fall off, they just do that. And, of course, it will rotate as well. Slide that back in there. He has the single elbow joint. You can't really, it's kind of hard to see, but it's in there. And it will rotate as well as bend. So, just like that. And then, of course, the wrist will twist and bend. He has, also has the mid-torso that will allow him to crunch forward, rear back, and twist. He does have somewhat limited range of motion with these hip guards, but he does have the hip articulation. He has the thigh swivel, the single knee, and then the ankle. If I can, so the ankle will rotate and twist, but the range of motion on this is a little more limited just because of these pieces of the armor. But it does rotate as well. So very cool.
All right, so there you have.
We have the Moria Orc, Aragorn, and the Sauron Build-A-Figure completed.
Yes. Whoa, he is very tall.
Yeah, and actually
it's kind
of hard to. It doesn't really do it justice here because they've got about like a couple of inches step on it. But if we kind of put him
up against it,
beside him, you can really get an idea how big.
Yeah, we gotta give the at least somebody the advantage somewhere.
Yes.
So we want to say another great big thank you to
Diamond Select
for sending these to us for free to share with you today. It sure has been fun taking a look at this Build-A-Figure too and completing this series so far. So thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.